Top players like Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic aren't happy. With congested calendar, ATP chairman Andre Gaudenzi has spoken out amid an ongoing row about the relentless tennis schedule. Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, and Jack Draper have been among those speaking out about the lack of downtime in the calendar, an extension of most Masters 1,000 events from 7 days to 12. Gaudenzi has now reiterated that players are free to choose their own schedule and called out some stars for prioritizing money, playing smaller tournaments for big appearance fees or entering lucrative exhibition events, while suggesting that they didn't have enough time to rest during the season. Point 7 of the 9 Masters tournaments are now held over 12 days. Although it allows players to have a day off between matches, plenty of big names have criticized the congested schedule. Alcaraz previously suggested they're going to kill us in some way by extending the bigger tournaments, and Draper agrees that the longer events are unhealthy for players. Former Player Council President Djokovic recently said he was against the move from the start. Gaudenzi, who spearheaded the idea to expand the Masters draws and schedules, has now suggested that top players can reduce their schedules by limiting the number of smaller tournaments they play, instead of prioritizing money. It's a difficult problem to solve because if a player is attracted by money and plays in a lower category, which happens often, if you look at the date and the behavior of how they often play a lot also in the lower categories, and they also play exhibitions outside of our system, and they play team events. The Italian said during a press conference at the ATP Finals, "I don't think players should schedule the guaranteed money as a priority. Players should be playing for ranking points and titles, especially if you are a top 50, top 100 player." Unfortunately, I go back to this system, which is an open system where there is temptations everywhere. There's a fear of missing out. It's really being in control of your own behavior. If you're high, in my opinion, you shouldn't be playing down. If you're Jannik Sinner or Alcaraz, you have no need to play the 250s for money because it doesn't fit within your ranking and it's not your level. When you're winning slams and masters, you should be really playing up. Gaudenzi isn't surprised to hear that the top players are struggling with the longer Masters 1,000 tournaments, given that they're going deep, but he believes the problem is also financial.